Hello and welcome. In this video, we are going to talk about AWS Device Farm, an app testing service from Amazon Web Services. We'll talk about the key features and benefits of testing on real devices as well as desktop browsers. Let's get started. AWS Device Farm is an application testing service that lets you test them across an extensive range of desktop browsers and real mobile devices. There is no need to provision and manage any testing infrastructure. AWS Device Farm enables you to run your tests concurrently on multiple desktop browsers or real devices to speed up the execution of your test suite and generates videos and logs to help you quickly identify issues with your app. Let's talk about the benefits of real device testing on AWS Device Farm. AWS Device Farm offers the following benefits of testing on real devices for an organization. Use the same devices your customers use. Reproduce and fix issues faster. Simulate real-world environments. Choose the tests that work for you. Integrate with your development workflow. And set up your own private device lab in the cloud. Let's explain each of these benefits. Use the same devices your customers use. You can run tests and interact with a large selection of physical devices. Unlike emulators, physical devices give you a more accurate understanding of the way users interact with your app by taking into account factors like memory, CPU uses, location, and modifications made by manufacturers and carriers to the firmware and software. AWS is always adding devices to the fleet. Reproduce and fix issues faster. You can manually reproduce issues and run automated tests in parallel. AWS collects videos, logs, and performance data so you can dive deep and solve problems quickly. For automated tests, AWS will identify and group issues so you can focus on the most important problems first. Simulate real-world environments. You can fine-tune your test environment by configuring location, language, network connection, application data, and installing prerequisite apps to simulate real-world customer conditions. Choose the tests that work for you. You can run AWS built-in test suites, no scripting required, or customize your tests by selecting from open-source test frameworks like Appium, Calabash, and Espresso, and other supported frameworks. You can also perform manual tests with remote access. Integrate with your development workflow. You can use AWS service plugins and API to automatically initiate tests and get results from IDEs and continuous integration environments like Android Studio and Jenkins. Set up your own private device lab in the cloud. AWS Private Device Lab offering lets you choose iOS and Android devices for your exclusive use. Device Farm provisions these devices with the exact configurations you need and lets you persist settings between sessions. Since these devices are exclusively for your use, you don't have to wait for other users to finish using them. Now let's talk about the benefits of desktop browser testing on AWS Device Farm. AWS Device Farm offers the following benefits of testing desktop browser for an organization. Execute your tests concurrently on multiple browser instances. Identify and debug issues quickly. And test on multiple desktop browsers and browser versions. Let's explain each of these benefits. Execute your tests concurrently on multiple browser instances. Device Farm's fully managed browser grid scales as needed, allowing you to run multiple tests in parallel to speed up the execution of your test suite. With pay-as-you-go pricing, you can run multiple tests concurrently without worrying about incurring any additional costs as you scale. You only pay for the total number of minutes your test executes for. Identify and debug issues quickly. You can use videos, console logs, action logs, and WebDriver logs generated by Device Farm to identify, analyze, and quickly fix issues with your web app. Test on multiple desktop browsers and browser versions. You can run your test on multiple desktop browsers, including Chrome, Firefox, and Internet Explorer, to ensure your web app functions as expected in different browser environments. In conclusion, use AWS Device Farm to improve the quality of your web and mobile applications by testing across desktop browsers and real mobile devices hosted in the AWS cloud. That's all about AWS Device Farm. Thank you and see you in the next lesson.